Two of DC and Marvel's most powerful titans of thunder are Black Adam and Thor. Both lightning-wielding characters remain some of the strongest comic book figures of all time. In terms of their personalities, they're also not so different. Both Thor Odinson and Teth Adam are considered royalty in each of their homes, and they both have more than 1,000 years of life under their belts. These two lightning-wielding heroes seem to be on par with each other in every way. So, who would win if one challenged the other? But before that, we noticed that a lot of you are watching our videos and we hope you enjoy them. So please, subscribe to our channel and help us get to 1,000 subscribers to bring you more content like this. Black Adam is a regular human that was blessed with the powers of 6 gods. In that regard, he is given the strength of the Egyptian god named Amun, and this allows him to have superhuman strength that far exceeds almost anything else in the realm of comic books. He also has strength levels that are comparable to Superman because not even the Kryptonian was able to overpower him, and that means that his strength is easily immeasurable. On top of that, he is durable enough to take blows from Superman and any other superpowered DC being without showing any signs of injury whatsoever. As seen in Black Adam, very little can stand in the way of the anti-hero's might and rage. Empowered by 7 ancient wizards with the powers of Egyptian gods, Black Adam absolutely demolishes anything that stands in his way. Bulletproof, fast, and blessed with flight, strength, and incredible durability, the Man in Black takes power to another level. He's vulnerable to the magical distractions of Dr. Fate, but even these failed to hold him for too long. The same goes for physical threats, with Hawkman and Atom Smasher briefly putting up something of a fight against Black Adam. Unfortunately, this doesn't last, with Atom Smasher knocked out with one seemingly effortless punch, and Hawkman toyed around with in his second tussle with Teth Adam. Even the mighty demon Sabbac, whose fire can damage Black Adam, is eventually ripped in half by him. This lethal level of violence is frequently turned to by Teth Adam, who has no qualms about killing those weak or strong. His only weakness would seem to be the magical element Eternium, which is brought in as sort of kryptonite for Black Adam. It also acts as a barrier to keep him away at one point, though it's debatable if this is due to it being indestructible or simply its magical properties counteracting Black Adam's power. On the other side of the ring, as a son of the mighty and wise Odin, Thor is one of the most powerful Asgardians seen in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. His feat strengths showcase him fighting some incredibly powerful opponents, one of them being none other than the wrathful Hulk. When Iron Man tries to take Thor on, his armor is blasted, dented, and otherwise not much of a threat, despite being artificially sent to 400% power capacity. Thor's deadly sister Hela was just as powerful as he was, if not far stronger, and yet he survived multiple encounters with her. The same goes for Thanos, who Thor actually kills in one timeline. This was the same Thanos that casually knocked the Hulk around, displaying how strong he was and how much more powerful Thor might have gotten if he could face him. He gained even more strength during the events of Thor: Love and Thunder, displaying abilities similar to his father Odin. All of this is tempered, however, by the ties that Thor and those around him have to weapons and other caveats. Hela was only immortal on Asgard, with Gorr similarly only being a god butcher due to the power of the Necrosword. Add in the strength levels of Hulk and Thanos that left some comic book fans disappointed, and it's easy to argue that MCU Thor might not be as powerful as he seems. When we talk about powers, the two rival one another in much the same way. Similar to how he is blessed with an Egyptian god's strength, Black Adam also carries the swiftness of the Egyptian god named Heru. This allows him to fly at speeds of Mach 10 while on Earth, and at the speed of light whenever he's in space. On top of that, he's capable of running at Mach 500 when he is on his feet, and that means he is almost just as fast as Superman, but not nearly as fast as the Flash. Still, he is extremely fast, considering he possesses the speed of a god. On the other hand, Thor's Asgardian physiology allows him to run faster than regular humans and move at the swiftness and speed that surpasses most Asgardians, because he is simply physically gifted. On top of that, whenever he is flying with Mjolnir, he can move at speeds of Mach 32. This allows Thor to move from one place to another without much difficulty. But he's still not quite as fast as Black Adam. As far as lightning is concerned, Black Adam is blessed with the powers of the Egyptian deity named Aten, and this allows him to hold mystical powers over this powerful element of nature. He commonly uses this mystical power to project and blast powerful arcane lightning bolts from any part of his body, and his magic is powerful enough that it can even become problematic for Superman. Thanks to Aten's powers, Black Adam is also capable of interdimensional travel. Thor is the god of thunder in Marvel, for a good reason, because he has the ability to channel lightning and use it as a weapon. In most cases, he does so by using Mjolnir or Stormbreaker as the medium, but he can also use his body to channel the lightning that he can summon. Stormbreaker also allows him to make use of the power of the Bifrost, which allows him to travel from one world to another. So, who would win a death battle? Ultimately, pure strength and speed will win the fight of pantheons, with the gods given power of Black Adam simply being too much for Thor. Black Adam has speed on the level of a Kryptonian, or even the DCU's version of Flash, which is simply too much for Asgard's former prince. Thor has never been particularly fast, with his flight and speed feats being due to his hammer. The same goes for his strength, which, while impressive, might not be enough against Black Adam. As mentioned, Thor's toughest opponents were notably weaker than their comic book counterparts, whereas Black Adam in the DCU is about on par with the source material. This means that Black Adam would likely dwarf Thor's physical power, and that's not even considering his ferocity. As shown in Black Adam, he will kill an opponent without hesitation, and even the Viking god Thor has never shown such dedication to winning a fight. Given what he does to Savik at his movie's end, Black Adam would likely have something similar in store for Thor. It could be argued that Thor's lightning would transform Black Adam back into his mortal form, but in the DCU, neither Black Adam nor Shazam have been given such a caveat. Instead, only the magical lightning bolts emitted after uttering Shazam transform them. And there's an even bigger chance that the lightning from Mjolnir and Stormbreaker would simply make Black Adam even stronger. Even without such a power-up, Black Adam would quickly come to decimate Thor Odinson, forever changing the hierarchy of power in the MCU. Hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to KRTV Marvel.